You can create some amazing looking websites with Google Studio using the Gemini AI model. These AI tools are getting better and better, and you can build an entire website in seconds. I have literally created dozens of AI websites, but there's one big problem. You can ask Google AI Studio to create a website. It gives you all the code, it looks amazing, great animations, unique design, everything. But then you're thinking, okay, how can I put this on a live domain? How can I manage this for my clients or even create a business email for it like a real website? And that's usually where most tutorials stop. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to take an AI website generated by Google AI Studio and launch it on a real live domain. And what's even better is any change or update you make on your Google AI website will be automatically updated and reflected on your live website instantly without having to touch any files or update anything yourself. It's all automated. And the best part, you can do this in about 10 minutes, all without touching a single line of code. All right, so the first thing that we'll do is head over to Google AI Studio, and I'll leave a link to Google AI Studio in the video description. So for step one, you'll type in Google AI Studio and click on the first link. So here's the interface for Google AI Studio. You'll first click on Build. Here you can type in the prompt, and this will typically build your websites. Now, I'm not going to cover too much about prompting in this video, but here I'll just make a basic prompt for ChatGPT, and I'll go ahead and run this prompt. So once ChatGPT generates the prompt, I'll just right click and click on Copy and go back to Google AI Studio. Then I'll just paste in the prompt. Under the model right here, if we click on Open Settings, you just want to make sure that you select the latest version of Gemini. Also for the framework, just make sure that you have React or Next.js selected. Then once you do that, we'll go ahead and close that, and then I'll click on Build. Now Google is going to create my AI generated website. Okay, so once your website has finished generating, and if you do like this design, I will leave the prompt for this in the video description just in case you want to check it out. After you create your website, at the top right, you'll click on Settings. And then you're going to scroll over to GitHub and click on GitHub. Now, if you've never signed up with GitHub, you can go to github.com and just make a free account. All this really does is store your websites and repositories, and then you can push those later to your hosting account. So let's go back to Google, and I'll click on Sign into GitHub. And then we're just going to click on our GitHub account, and then we're going to connect it. So click on my username. Next, I want to select all repositories and click on Install and Authorize. So now that we synced up GitHub, all we're gonna do is give this a name. So here we go. Then you'll select the visibility if you want this private or public. It doesn't really matter, it'll work either way. After you select these options, you'll then click on Create GitHub Repository. All right, cool. So after that, you'll then go ahead and finalize the changes. So then I'll click on Stage and Commit All Changes. So at this point, we now need to connect this with a web host. So now that we have our AI website created, now we need to sync it up to a web host. Now there's a variety of hosts out there, but the one I recommend is Hostinger. The main reason why we're using Hostinger is they have a direct integration that can sync up our website with GitHub to allow us to host our AI websites. By doing it this way, you don't need to manually migrate it to your web host, and also it syncs up directly with your Google Gemini website. That means when you update it on the Google AI Studio, it'll automatically sync up an update on your real live domain. So let me walk you through how to sign up with Hostinger and integrate your AI website. So this is hostinger.com. Now, once you get here, you'll click on Start Now. Now, during the creation of this video, Hostinger actually updated their pricing plan. Now, here you have 4 different plans. You have the Premium, Business, the Unlimited, and the Cloud Startup. You're going to want to select the Unlimited plan. The main reason why is because if you scroll down right here, you're going to need the Node.js integration, and this can integrate your AI website with Hostinger. So once you get here under the Unlimited plan, you'll click on Choose Plan. The next page is the cart page. Now over here we have period. I do recommend to sign up for at least 12 months. This will grant you a free domain name, a free 30-day money back guarantee, and a bigger discount on your hosting using our coupon code. So on the right side, we have the option for a coupon code. If you enter the coupon code Daryl10 and click on apply, you'll get an additional 10% off any of the plans that you choose. So here I'll click on apply. And it went from $70 to about $63. So you saved about $7. Now on the right side, you can enter in your free domain name, or if you don't know what you want to put, you can always enter it later and you'll get the domain for free in your account. So next you'll click on Continue. On the next page, you'll register. So you'll put in your email address and you'll make a password, and then you'll click on Register. Next, you'll enter in your billing information. So you'll put your first name, your last name, and then you'll click on Continue. And then you'll put in your credit card information, and once you put this info in, you'll then click on Submit Payments. Okay, so once you paid for your hosting, you'll then click on Get Started. First, it'll ask us if you want to create or migrate a website. I'll just click on Create a Website and click on Next. Next, it'll ask us how we want to deploy our website, and right here you'll see Node.js, so we'll go ahead and click on this app. Next, it should ask you if you want to use a domain, a subdomain, or you can just use a temporary domain just in case you want to put this on a live website just yet. But if you do want to put your domain, you'll just go ahead and put it here. You'll see that my domain is available, so I'll select my domain. And then I'll click on next. All right, cool. So now we're going to deploy our website using Node.js web app. So right here, you'll see that we can continue with GitHub. We'll click on continue with GitHub. And then you'll select your repository. Now you'll see I have quite a few, but the one that I named this was the Vibrant AI website. So I'll select Vibrant AI websites and then click on continue. So then you're brought to this page. Now on the framework preset, you're going to select Vite. So right here, this is compatible with the framework that we're using. So right here, I'll select Vite. Next, under environmental variables, we'll click on add. And here we're going to copy and paste the AI Studio API key. So let's go back on over here to Google. And for now, let's click on back to start. And then we're going to scroll down to get API key. And then at the top right, I'll click on create API key. Here you'll name your API key. And then for the project, we'll just make a new project. I'll click on create project. And this will be the Gemini project. Here I'll click on create project. Then I'll click on create key. Next, we're going to go over here and click on copy API key. And we're going to go back to Hostinger. Next, we're going to enter in a few variables. So I'm going to click on add more. Okay. And then we're going to enter in these keys, API key, and I'll just go ahead and paste this in. For the second one, Gemini API key, and I'll go ahead and paste the same key. Next is the Google API key. And just to be safe, we're going to name some Vite API keys. And I'll also paste in that same API and one more. And then I'll paste in that same API key. Now, by doing it this way, this avoids authorization issues because depending on how the AI wrote your website, it might request a specific type of API key. So we're going to put all of these just to make sure that we have no API issues. So once you enter in those API keys, you'll then click on finish. After you add those keys, you'll then click on deploy. Now it's deploying our AI website onto our domain and Hostinger's hosting. All right, so the deployment is completed. Here, click on go to dashboard. Okay, and if we go over here and click on our websites, and voila, now we have that beautiful AI website imported on our live domain. And you'll see the website is fully intact. All the animations are here and it looks amazing. Also, if we click on all of these links right here, you're also going to notice that all of the links work. So the website is fully functional. All parts of the actual website work. So as a result, this looks amazing. So that's how you can deploy an AI website onto Hostinger's hosting. Now, while you're in here really quick, if you want to actually deploy more AI websites, there's a really quick way on how to do this. So you'll go over here to websites and click on website list. And then over here, you'll click on add websites. And then you're going to see Node.js web application. And then if you click on this, this will actually prompt you to the same setup process. So by doing it this way, you can quickly generate AI websites onto live domains. And for this example, I'll just click on use temporary domain, and this will bring you right back to the setup process where you can import websites from your GitHub repository. Now, what's really cool is here you can see all the information about your websites. You can see how much resources you are using. You can also get daily backups of your AI websites. And here you can click on set up email to get an email for your new website. Next, you can select the free business email. So here I'll click on get started. And then here you can just go ahead and make an alias. So I put hello@wilsondesigner.com. I put a password and then I'll click on create new accounts. And then here I'll click on the three dots and I'll just access webmail. Next, I'll go ahead and log into my new business email. And then from here, you can now send business emails to and from your hello at whatever you created. If you want to access those emails, they'll always be over here under the email section where you can go ahead and manage your inbox. Okay, now the last thing I'll show you all is the syncing process. So here you'll see that the website is on a live domain, and I'm just going to go ahead and quickly change the landing page. Okay, so it slightly updated it. So now we have this call to action button and also start a project. And here you'll see that it just says explore work. So in order to actually push this to your live websites, all you got to do is click on publish, and then you'll scroll over here to GitHub, and then you'll click on stage and commit all changes. All right, cool. So all that's doing right now, that's sending all the changes to our GitHub, and then Hostinger is now going to reflect those on the live domain. So let's see how long this takes. As of right now, it's about 5:51. So let's go over here to our websites and I'll refresh this. And it hasn't been reflected yet. So let's see how long this takes. Okay, I'll go ahead and refresh the page again. And there it goes. So it looks like about a few minutes later, about 2 to 3 minutes later, it now reflects on our live website. So congratulations on your new AI websites. Now, if you have any questions about AI tools or Gemini or Lovable or any of these vibe coding tools, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to get to all of your comments. My name is Daryl Wilson and I will see all of you party people later.